Hi, I'm Tyler, and welcome to another episode of my Christian Music Week Reviews. Each week I take 5 releases, albums, EPs, or singles, and after having listened to them all week, I come back here and I review them. I share what I think about them. So without further ado, let's get to this week's first release, Rend Collective's new album, A Jolly Irish Christmas, Volume 2. Rend Collective's new album, A Jolly Irish Christmas 2. Let's talk about it. So stylistically here we have acoustic guitar, drum, piano, and violin. Could be a little mellow for me at times at some points, but that's just my take. The lyrics are great, love the lyrics on here. They touch on a few different themes that are pretty awesome. Talks about rejoicing that Jesus our Savior has come, and feeling the wonder of his birth. Also talks about how Jesus values those that the world considers least. He accepts our meager offerings. Also, it talks about how we are not alone and how Jesus is with us in the midst of our pain. Up next, Micah Tyler's new single, Feels Like Joy. Micah Tyler's new single, Feels Like Joy. Let's talk about it. Definitely got an upbeat pop feel to it. Pretty good track here. It includes, instrumentally here, acoustic and electric guitar, bass and drum, piano, and even a little saxophone in the bridge. And as for the lyrics, they talk about how the Christmas carols, the decorations, our loved ones being with us during Christmas, and most of all, Jesus' birth, make this time of year feel like joy. Up next, Social Club Misfits' new single featuring Matthew West, Christmas in Florida. Social Club Misfits' new single, Christmas in Florida, featuring Matthew West. Let's talk about it here. So, stylistically here, we have kind of a lo-fi feel, basically, I would say. We have synth, bass, horn, we have singing, sing-rapping, and rapping. And as for the lyrics here, he talks about how the girl that he cherishes, he wants her to spend Christmas with him. Pretty sweet lyrics here. Also, pretty good how they introduced the Matthew West guest appearance. Matthew West basically rings the doorbell, and Social Club Misfits are like, I wonder who that could be. And Matthew West says, "Hey, Social Club, you couldn't do a Christmas song without your old pal Matthew West." That's basically what Matthew West says. And then they sing Merry Christmas together, and toward the end of the track, Marty claims to see Santa Claus. So, pretty fun ending there for sure. Up next, Austin French's new single, Peace on Earth. Austin French's new single, Peace on Earth. Let's talk about it here. So, we have here piano and synth. Definitely got a worship feel to this track. I personally miss the more upbeat stuff from his first album, but this is a good track here. And as for the lyrics here, he talks about let there be peace on earth, because Jesus, our long-awaited King and love, has come. Up next, our last release for today, Nobigdyl and DJ Mykael V's new release, Gift Wrap. No Big Deal and DJ Mykael V's new release, Gift Wrap. Let's talk about it. So, stylistically here we have piano, synth, bass, rapping, and singing. And as for the lyrics here, touched on a few different themes here. So No Big Deal starts the album by talking about spending Christmas with his family, Jesus' birth, with his family in the South. And then it talks about how he and his wife have gotten through this tough year together and with God's help. And then he talks about how he's missing seeing his family this Christmas due to COVID, but how he and his wife are going to try and make the most of this Christmas. So, kind of a sweet message here overall, I would say. Well, that's it for this week. Come back next week for 5 more releases. If you like what you saw in this video, please subscribe. Also, if you have any thoughts about this week's releases or what I said about them, let me know that in the comments below. Also, feel free to request any Christmas releases you want me to review in next week's video. Only 2 more Christmas videos to go, so not a lot of time left. Also, thanks to everyone who watched my first Throwback Tuesday video with Sandy Patty's album, The Gift Goes On. If you missed that, you can go back and watch that, and I will be dropping another Throwback Tuesday video this week featuring Casting Crowns' 2008 album, Peace on Earth, so be looking for that. Also, feel free about the request to let me know if there's any releases that aren't Christmas music, but are good Christian releases that you want me to review after Christmas. Let me know that in the comments below. Well, I'll go now. Merry Christmas. See ya Tuesday. Bye.